Hi everyone, I'm Miss Sienna and thank you for joining me today for our STEAM activity. Today is Japanese bookbinding. We are going to assemble a book using a traditional bookbinding technique. This one is called the Japanese side stitch, where you use a needle and thread as opposed to glue. So let's get started. This kit includes supplies for 2 books: paper bags, instruction sheet, paper, 1 pipe cleaner, decorative stickers, string. You will need to provide a hole punch and scissors in order to complete this kit. Now that you've got all your supplies, it's time to cut the paper. The first thing you do is you take your paper bag and fold it in half. I'm gonna fold this paper bag in half just like this. And you take your paper that was included. There are several sheets, but you can use as many as you'd like. But I'm gonna fold this also in half. So this will help me measure how much I'm supposed to cut. So I'm gonna kind of line it up a little bit inside, and I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut this way. I'm gonna kind of cut it. Okay, so then I open it up and it fits inside perfectly. So we have this side that we also need to cut. So I'm going to open this up a little bit and I'm going to move my paper down just a smidge from the middle, and then I'm going to cut it on this side. I'm going to use the bottom of the bag as my guide, and then I have paper that fits inside like a book. Punch 3 holes about 1/2 inch from the spine of your papers. First thing you want to do is cut your pipe cleaner in half. So then you'll have 2 pieces. I'm going to take this 1 piece and create a needle with it. So you make the eye and then twist it around. So I got like a needle shape right here. And then I'm gonna take one of my strings and thread it through the eye of the needle. Now that I have my needle and string ready, I'm going to start sewing the spine. So we have our paper bag and the paper inside. Hole punch, which is all lined up nicely. The first thing, I'm going to start at the bottom and pull the string through. And you want to leave a little tail because we're going to need that to tie it off at the end. So I'm going to leave about maybe that much string. Then you sew it down, but come up through the same hole that you started. So it'll look like this. Okay, so you have your string, goes down. Then you're going to go into the second hole. We're gonna go down. And then make sure you kind of hold on to this string so it doesn't pull all the way through. You take your needle and wrap it around the spine and back through this hole, again, the same direction you went that first time, the second hole. So you'll have the needle will be on the bottom. Then you're gonna come up in the third hole. And like you did at the bottom, you'll wrap the string around the top of your book and you'll bring your needle up through the hole again. You'll wrap it around once like you did for the second hole. So it'll look like this. Then you'll go down into the second hole and come up the first hole, and you should have plenty of string here. You will tie it off. You can make a knot or you could tie a bow, but I'm gonna make a knot today. So that seems easier and it'll be more. So there you have your Japanese bookbinding. You can take your scissors and cut the string so it's a little bit shorter. And there you have it. There's the back part, the front, and then inside all your pages are sewn together. Now that you've assembled your book, it's time to start decorating. So I'm gonna use some of the stickers that came in the kit and decorate the cover of my book here. So you got some fun stickers. And let's do one more. Got an orange square. There we go. There's our cover. Now you can start writing. I already have started my book. It's called The Adventures of Betty and Shelby. So hopefully you enjoyed this STEAM activity. Thank you so much for joining me. See you soon.